My father always hoped that I might carry on the family business in some way, despite my education, but I like to think that if they could see what I've managed to accomplish, they would be very proud indeed.
What was the family business?
Paper manufacturing.
My father's a grade school teacher. I wonder what he makes of all this.
You haven't talked to him about it?
It's a difficult thing to explain.
Of course. I understand.
Dr. Price, how are things going with Rudy?
Some sessions are better than others. At times, his abilities appear to be getting weaker. He's in the trance for longer periods, but there's less phenomenon occurring. Actually, I was hoping to convince you to come back for a couple of sittings before next week.
That's what I wanted to speak with you about, Dr. Price. I was thinking I'd like you to cancel the sitting next week.
Cancel the sitting? What for?
Rudy isn't well.
Perhaps a little tired, but...
He's exhausted, and I'm afraid he's losing his mind.
What do you mean?
Oh, here, I'm talking to someone, and when I walk into the room, there's no one there. He hardly eats, he gets these blinding headaches, which cause him to sleep all day, and lately he won't leave the flat except to come here.
Like I said, he's tired. After next week, you should go on a little holiday together. Maybe go back home, see your families.
It isn't just that. Odd things are happening.
What do you mean?
I thought it was just my mind playing tricks on me.
What sorts of things?
Like, the curtains will begin to billow, and when I go to close the window, it isn't open. Or I'll get up at night and get a glass of water, and all the lights will be on, but I know I turned them out. And now things have started to go missing, and then later I'll find them, but in strange places, like under the bed or in the icebox. I thought it was Rudy. He would always try to scare me when we were first together, jump out of closets and things. He said he loved the look of relief on my face when I realized it was only him. But when I ask him about it, he doesn't seem to know what I'm talking about.
Well, perhaps Rudy has begun to produce phenomenon at home without even realizing it. Maybe something is causing him to go into a trance.
But don't you think that's dangerous?
I think his mind is becoming more open is all.
Dr. Price, when Rudy and I were first engaged, this was all in his past. Something he used to do at home with his father to entertain the neighbors. I barely recognize him anymore. I want us to go back to Brno and start our life together.
But Mitzi, that's impossible. We've come too far. There's no way Rudy can go home to lead a normal life.
But I didn't ask for any of this!
You didn't ask for a romantic holiday in Paris, or trips to London, or a new wardrobe either. When would a girl like you from a small village ever have the opportunities you've been given?
I'm worried that he will lose all sense of himself. Or worse, that he's losing touch with reality.
And what does Rudy say about all this?
You know Rudy, he's so eager to please.
I'm afraid canceling the sitting is impossible. We've invested too much time and effort. This isn't a regular seance. This event will be a turning point in all of our careers.
What if he doesn't show up?
I wouldn't advise that.
I don't think you realize how serious this is.